Honor is just one among many in the actor's career. After the ceremony, we talked to Mark about struggling actors who may be watching this today.
Do you have any advice for them?
I mean, just keep going. There's nothing that you could do to build yourself and to make yourself better.
He adds this: young actors should honor that little part of yourself that says you have something special to offer, even if the world isn't ready for it just yet. Good advice from somebody who is as patient as he is talented. In Hollywood, Gordon Tokumatsu, NBC4 News.
NBC4 News at 5 starts with breaking news.
Leave the game better than you found it. And when it comes time for you to leave a legend. And that he did.
That man, the legend, immortalized in downtown LA, a statue of Kobe Bryant unveiled late this afternoon. The emotional ceremony featuring some of basketball's all-time greats. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Annabelle Sedano. The design and the pose of the statue weren't revealed until now. We have live team coverage of the unveiling ceremony and the story behind the statue, starting with NBC4's Mario Solis, live from Crypto.com Arena. Mario.
Annabelle, Colleen, we all knew this day would come. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest players, if not the best, to ever grace us with his performances on the basketball court. And we all wish he would have been here to witness this, but now he will stand forever in front of the house that Kobe built. Yes, there it is. In the words of his wife, Vanessa, Kobe picked a pose. And if you don't like it, well, that's just tough. This is actually the first of 3 statues honoring the Mamba. The others will feature Kobe wearing number 24 and 1 with his daughter Gianna, who also passed away in that 2020 helicopter crash. Kobe's statue takes its place among 6 other Laker legends. And before the actual unveiling, many of those close to him spoke about the Mamba himself.
There are many things for which I am thankful to my father. Near the top of the list is when he declared to Kobe, "I want you to be a Laker for life." Trading for Kobe back in 1996 set this franchise and this city on a journey that was beyond our wildest dreams.
He didn't just play the game, he defined it. Like that's really what it was like to be around him on a daily basis. He set the standard, he broke records. The legacy he leaves behind are foundations upon which current players and future players build their dreams.
And this moment isn't just for Kobe, but it's for all of you that have been rooting for him all of these years. And to the fans here in LA, this is a special city Kobe was so proud to represent. You welcomed him with open arms and have been so important to him, our family, and his legacy.
It has been 4 years since Kobe left us, but he's never left our hearts. And now he will stand forever in front of the house that he built, formerly called Staples Center, Crypto.com, but it's Kobe's house. All right, if you want to come see this statue by yourself, you'll have to wait until tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. when Chick Hearn Court opens up again. For now, we've got that privilege. To talk more about the unveiling and, of course, the magic behind the making of the statue, let's go now to Ted Chen.
Hi, Mario. You know, we were inside Tom's Watch Bar when the unveiling occurred. It was packed with Lakers fans, and they all started chanting Kobe, Kobe when they saw that statue. And they're doing it right now. And joining me right now is Dennis and Stacy Gonzalez. You came all the way from Santa Fe, New Mexico to see the unveiling of the statue. You're also going to the game tonight.
Yes, we are.
Tell me how your first game. Tell me how it felt. What was going through your heart when you saw that statue for the first time?
Oh, man. Well, we saw it in here. These guys are awesome.
I teared up. I got so choked up.
Amazing. All the former Lakers that were there, Magic and Derek and the staff of LA Lakers, unbelievable. They are just an amazing city to be here.
Yeah.
I would love to come back and visit again and spend more time. And this city is wonderful. beautiful, beautiful city.
Kobe, I love